Today I'm heading off on what I'm calling the 10 Peaks ride. It's about 15 kilometres from my home. It'll take me a few seconds to get there, so stick with me. The reason I've called this the 10 Peaks ride is in honour of the Peaks Challenge held here in Victoria in March. It's 235 kilometres with 4,000 metres climbing and a cut-off time of 13 hours, although people have done it in under 7. Riders 70 and over have done it, but it's not something I'm contemplating. So this is my little homage, the 10 Peaks ride. Actually, they're more like hills, but I won't let that get in the way of a good story. But you'll see in a minute why they actually look like peaks, so there. Okay, this bit's 11%. It's not the main reason that I'm here, but I have to ride it to get to what is officially the start of my ride. I'm here, Yarra Boulevard. Glad to have got all that out of the way. So I'm at the beginning of what is technically Yarra Boulevard, although I've just come up that 11% gradient, or it peaks at 11%, not 11% the whole way. And I'm heading down that way. There are five peaks in that direction, 5 back. This will be the 10th one. I came here a week ago. I felt fantastic. I came here a couple of weeks before that. I felt fantastic then, not as fantastic. 8 out of 10 fantastic. Last time was 10 out of 10 fantastic. This time we'll see, because I've had a headache all day and not feeling so great, and absolutely positively had to ride today. So I'm out here to do it. Here I go. Downhill, nice start. This is a nice reward for riding for 40 minutes. Nice long downhill, well, not super long, less than a kilometre. But that's not why I'm here. It's not so much to go down the hills as to go up them. Okay, the theory is I should keep my heart rate below a certain theoretical level, and my power, so I have a power meter, below a certain theoretical level, which I find really hard to do a lot of the time. So I did go over those limits on that last hill, but I recognise that, eased off on the power a little bit, and got it all down.
Why do I use heart rate and power data while riding? Because I get into the moment, loving the ride, and without realising it, I'm pushing myself harder than I can sustain. Up hills, riding too fast on the flats, having fun like a kid.
Whee!
And then I can't go the distance. Keeping an eye on power and heart rate is like the speedo in my car. Even though I don't feel like I'm going fast, it's an objective reading of what's actually happening.
Okay, I'm enjoying this a bit too much, so I'm just going to take it easy.
Power shows the work I'm putting out, heart rate reveals how my body's coping, and then there's how I feel. These three things give me the full picture of what's happening.
And I'm enjoying it because I'm really not struggling like I used to. I first did this ride about a year ago. I think I tried it 3 or 4 times. And the first time, after the first half of it, I was absolutely puffed. Had to stop at the top, at the end of it, and recover, have something to drink. I think I had some gummy bars or something like that. And now I don't have any problems at all. I mean, I'm puffed, but that's as it should be. My computer is telling me it's 425 metres this hill, average 4%. This is the last hill on the first leg. Heart rate's coming up, but it's not too bad. Power's a bit high. Just get ease off a bit. Oh, had a couple more gears left. I'll use them now, just to get the power down. If you're interested, after I did a ride in Emerald, Intervals.icu calculated my FTP at 193. So try to keep below that. Whee! Okay. Yay, I made it to the end of the first half anyway. I still have to get back, but I'm feeling a lot stronger, more power, I guess, and heart rate seems to be, you know, manageable or managed, not going up too high, and feeling really comfortable on those hills. I started riding this section about a year ago, and I had real struggles climbing up the hills. And I really lamented my loss of power, loss of strength and stamina, all that stuff that you need to get up hills. But now I feel it's coming back, and I feel that I'm not the same young person, but I'm a different older person. I said that once before in a video, and I'm feeling really good. So I'm going to head back up the other way. One reason it's important for me to control my heart rate and power going up hills is because Amy's Gran Fondo, the first 10 kilometres is all uphill, not super steep, but if I go over the limit and burn too many matches, after the top of that climb, 35 kilometres to forest, and then it's 400 metres of elevation over about 10 kilometres, but it's steeper in parts because in the middle somewhere it goes, there's downhill sections. So overall the gradient is greater. So I want to arrive in forest pretty fresh to get up those two hills. There's a fantastic downhill section after that. Plenty of time to recover, and then from there it's on the Great Ocean Road to Lorne. Still some hills, some nice short steep pitches, a bit like here, nothing too long, but I still need to get over those. I decided I feel strong enough to do the lap again, the loop. My understanding of how to approach hills has changed in the last few months. It used to be that I kind of felt like riding into the wind, I needed to really push hard, and which is the wrong strategy altogether, because I was just running out of energy. It's too hard. Instead, I need to aim to keep my heart rate below theoretical maximum, and because I have a power meter, I can keep my power below theoretical maximum. Now doing that, and combined with my strength and stamina improving, has really made these hills much more enjoyable. Except for a little bit at the beginning, which was 11%, which is a bit hard. The rest I feel really comfortable on. You don't get puffed, but I'm not getting to the point where I'm groaning that I'm going up a hill. I'm actually enjoying it. And I guess that's because I've got plenty in reserve. In the past I was always riding at my limit. And that's not just the limit for that immediate hill at that immediate moment. It also means that I'm not able to go the distance overall because I've burned up too much energy. This is feeling really good. One hand going under a bridge. There you go. Hello with an echo. Still on the big chain ring. I know I need to change down, but I need my other hand to do it. I've had a few wins lately, and riding here has been one of them. In the past, I put my bike in the car, drive 45 minutes each way and ride, because it was just impossible to ride on roads to get here. And of course, doing all that was a huge disincentive, so I hardly ever did it. But one of the joys now is that I've mapped out a route using Ride with GPS that takes me from my front door on bike paths and quiet roads and delivers me to Yarra Boulevard. It's only 14 kilometres. It's not an unpleasant ride, but I'm here. So this is the third time in a month that I've ridden here. I just did what I forgot I used to do, which is looking for the crest of the hill. It's a measure of, it's an indicator of being tired. I used to do it right from the very beginning, but now I'm really nearly at the end, so that's okay. It's a sign of progress. Well, that's done. Twice down, twice back. So there's 4 legs altogether. I've only done that once before, but I drove here to do that. So feeling pretty good. I'm tired now. I probably pushed it a little bit hard at the beginning, but I was overconfident, just feeling the goodness and wanting to vibe into it. Now I'm paying the price, but I'm not too bad. 40 minutes to get home. We'll see how I go. Objectively, I don't know, because I've got to wait for the computer to tell me. But subjectively, I would say I did it right.